This is the Picture Maker, the Wheatley Tactile Diagramming Kit that was developed for O&M and also for some basic geometry. We found it to be useful for John to construct some stuff, also to be used in the classroom for on-the-spot production of materials. It comes with the black Velcro board, and then lines, segments of circles, and they are different textures and shapes. And then it also has squares, rectangles, triangles. So it's great for when you have those quick on-the-spot things that you have to make up. Okay, first what we're going to do is work on quadrants, and I'm just going to put down XY axis. And I'm going to put a circle, and if you can tell me what quadrant it is in.
Okay.
Okay, here, XY axis.
XY is right there? Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in quadrant 2?
Great. Okay, now I'm going to put a line down, and if you can tell me what quadrant or quadrants that the line falls into.
Okay. It's in quadrants 1 and 4.
Great. Great. Okay, I'm going to have you construct a triangle. I'm going to give you some straight edges. Go over to your right.
Okay.
And if you want to make a equilateral triangle.
Okay. I wonder if I don't need to make this a little bit sharper here. I'll move just a little bit around.
Equilateral means that
All sides are equal. I'm first trying to make it, and then I can see how to adjust it. Yeah, see, this needs to be moved over just a little bit. No, it's not quite it.
Yep.
This corner's a little off.
Just because you have the two squares. You have squares, so they're not gonna.
Oh, okay.
You did a nice job. Good job. That's an equilateral triangle. And you have all three strips that are the same. Okay. Now, let's see if I can confuse you. And have you make a triangle that has an acute angle, and I gave you some different size strips.
Let's see.
An acute angle again is?
An acute angle is a slight angle, less than 90 degrees. So, wait, let's see how I'm going to do this here. Okay, I'm going to make this one long. Less than 90 degrees. So I need to make it this way. Okay, where's another really, really long thing?
Okay, if you're going to use three long ones, what type of triangle are you making?
Oh, the incorrect type.
Well, actually, it's right. You made
yeah,
what I asked for, but what also type of triangle did you just make again?
Again, that was equilateral.
And so on an equilateral triangle, all the angles are less than?
They're all less than 90.
So how many acute angles do you have?
All three of them.
Good. Good. Can you construct me one more that with using a smaller size stick?
Okay.
Plastic.
Okay. I'll see what I can do with this one here. Because I used two big ones. Maybe if I use these smaller ones here. All right, this. See, now you can tell that, because this angle does seem a little bit sharper than these two over here. This one I just made.
Well, the two pieces that you used equal one of the longer pieces.
Okay.
So how about if you just use one
How
of the
about-
smaller pieces and two of the...
Two of the longer pieces and one of the smaller pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, see, okay, we'd have a triangle then with an extending line,
That's okay.
if you will.
You explain that.
See, another thing with this is it's not going to be long enough to make a complete triangle.
Okay, here, let me show you what. You put this up like that,
Mhm.
so it's going up. And then move this one.
Move it over a little bit. Now see?
Onto it. Now you have,
Okay.
okay? Do you understand how you can do
Yep.
it with using the different, you just have to move them around till you get the size triangle that you want. Okay, we also have circle pieces here.
That's what I can use in this case to label the different points of the triangle, right? Like if she would have decided to put letters and stuff on them,
Mm-hmm.
I could just use different shapes to signify it.
Okay. Here's one. Let's say this wanted ABC. So
Okay.
what
Well,
do you guys?
A, okay. I'm going to have A on the A over here. This one is letter B, right there on the corner. And this one is letter C. Okay,
Okay, good job. Now I'm gonna, here, let's take that off.
okay. Okay. Want me to take the triangle off too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I just have 4 sections of a circle that I'm gonna have you try to construct a circle with. Okay, here are the 4 sections.
Okay.
Just one. Do you want them one at a time?
Sure. One, two. It doesn't quite make a circle, but okay. This needs to be modified again.
Nope.
Not
Do you
quite.
need another piece?
No, I need to modify it again. Because if I move them closer, they will form a circle. It's just a matter of what angle it is. 2, 3. 3 and 4. Let's see if we can fit number 4 in here. Now if I can move this one just over just a tad. I just need to move it over just this little bit and I can have it.
Let me see.
That's more of an oval.
Good. That you were able to tell us about. What if we were to add,
You need to add one more piece.
okay, here's one more piece. I'm glad that you were able to tell that's an oval and not a circle.
You know what? On the second thought, make it 2 more pieces, and we'll have a circle. Not quite, but good enough. Close enough.
Good job. Well, close. Okay. How do you think this would help you in class?
This is good because you can tell, for example, what the geometry teacher will do is they'll take a circle and they'll shade in part of it because it's missing or they don't have the degree measurements. So that's great. All that needs to be done is this part needs to be taken away and that'll represent the shaded area or the area that you need to find the measurement for. This is also great because you can move several pieces around without destroying or messing up any other lines around you, as you might have had to do in the with the board in the push pins. One thing that's a pain about it, though, as you could see, is that when we created the circle, we had to readjust the length between some of those pieces several times, and you end up having to move the whole figure around until you can fit all the pieces into it. That is a little frustrating sometimes, especially when you're in a hurry or it's towards the end of class, or when, I know especially in those last sections of the chapter, they're trying to throw a lot of information at you at once. But overall, this has been a very useful and helpful tool.